Allow. Yeah. All right. So apparently I have to stop the recording to save it, otherwise it won't be saved. So yeah, I just need to remember that. Um, okay, so I'm gonna share one window of my screen, which is this one. Can everyone see my screen?
Yup.
Okay, so there's a chance that some of you are seeing like the shared document, like the shared etherpad, which is empty. So if you are seeing that in your screen, you can just click like the more actions button and click close shared document, and then you'll see like the screen with everyone in there, and also the screen sharing. So yeah, I think that should be uh, that should solve the issue in case you are not seeing the screen sharing I'm doing.
Carlos,
So
I had a suggestion. That looks like an Etherpad, right?
yeah,
Okay, so why don't we just copy it into the shared document because you have a nice name to the meet pad. So it would just be etherpad.opendev.org/Manila Bobcat Bugsquash.
yeah.
Even if you just wanted to get to the Etherpad later.
Okay, that sounds great. I just need it to do not copy the formatting. Just a minute, I'm doing that. Okay, so all right, so formatting is kind of gone, but
Oh
yeah,
crap! Sorry to make you do this, but I mean, the one of the cool things about this platform is that stuff that it has an integrated Etherpad, and
yeah.
you can interchangeably use the URL to just change to Meetpad or Etherpad.
Yeah, no,
And go
that
to
sounds
that.
better. Thanks. Um, now I think I can copy the title and yeah. So I've done some updates to this change earlier today, and yeah, there are a few notes here on the right hand side. So first, let's talk a bit about what we usually do in this bug squash, which is this is an event that we try to propose once or twice every cycle, where we have the opportunity to focus in some bugs that are open or bugs that we are like intending to fix for a while, but we didn't have the time to. So this would be like that final push on some bugs, or like the push we needed to start working on a couple of other things. And initially, this list, it was something that we started with bugs that are in progress. Vida has put together this list, so thanks for that. But also in the meeting, I mentioned if you wanted to propose a new bug so that you can work on during this bug squash, then you can just go ahead and do that. So, which was my case. Like I didn't have any in progress bugs, I think, at the moment. So I tried to bring my own bugs, the things that I intend to work on for this bug squash. I haven't started them yet, but I do plan to start them and work on them throughout this week. So that's basically the purpose of this. And also, usually we have the beginning of the call to go over some of these bugs and do some review assignments. Uh, so yeah, it's kind of like we kind of have a list, and there are a bunch of uh, bugs assigned to people that are no longer working in the project. I think like that left it up, and I think we will need to have some people taking over those. So I think that's a good opportunity for us to try to reassign some stuff, but also try to get closure on some of the issues that we currently have. So I think we can go down the list. We can try to make it quick, and can try to like ask some questions first. So first bug we have in the list is this one, which um, is incorrect code response while performing some actions by reader user in different project, as reported by Liron, and I think it's assigned to Liron as well. So yeah, fix is proposed. Oh, merge conflict workflow -1. So yeah, yeah, it's still a work in progress. So I think yeah, you've been working on this, Gotham. Oh, would you like to work on
Yeah,
this during
actually,
this
it
week?
is. Yeah, that might be one of the 2 or 3 RBAC bugs that are there in the list, and I think they were opened at different points. So some of them might be, addressed by the same patch. So we might, close a couple of them at the same time, kind of thing. But yeah, that'll be one of those things I'll be working on this week.
Okay, awesome. All right, so I think we can keep that in the list, and please add the changes links here or in the bug itself when you're done, and we can try to get some reviewers. Next one, I think I was doing like a pass on this list, and I realized that you mentioned that this issue uh, is currently being solved by another change or two other changes. In this case, they support reapplying rules during insuring and implementing insure shares, and both are merged. So should we just set this bug to fix released?
Yeah, we can.
Okay.
We would not be able to backport to the release that he was looking at, though. I think that was Train or something, and we weren't looking to take it all the way, or no, actually Wallaby,
Yeah.
but it should be available in the master branch, and we're also trying to backport it to Antelope.
Okay. So I'll just remove this from the list, and so we can keep like a more accurate list of what we actually intend to work on.
Sure.
Awesome. Thanks. Right. So Cifs AD without machine account creation permissions. Yes, I've seen this change. I've reviewed it yesterday, and I think I can fix some of the issues I mentioned in a release note. Oh, this is another one. I think that there is. Yeah, that's this one. So I have my plus two again. We need another reviewer or other reviewers to take a look at this. So yeah, that's time for, like for some review assignments. Gotham, would you like to take a look on this?
The Okay, I can. I have to look at the patch
Yeah. So it's basically like trying to catch an exception and identify what's inside the exception and raise something that the message is more clear of what's happening.
to the
Uh,
end users, right?
yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I had some suggestions. They were registered already. So please feel free to share feedback here. But also, is there any NetApper willing to take a look at this?
Yeah, I will do that, Carlos.
Oh,
I got it
thanks.
noted out. Yeah, yeah.
Awesome, thanks.
Thank you.
Right. So next, Tempest test failure due to incorrect provisioned capacity gigabytes. This change was abandoned, and I think we had a spec for this. So I'm not sure if we should target this for this bug squash. As I mean, it's a huge change. I don't think Hikesing has the bandwidth to work on this right now. So maybe we should drop this from the list.
Yeah, I think he has another patch that changes this. So I suppose he just abandoned this one because he wanted to do work on that. But could we move this to the bottom of the list, and we can check on it during the weekly meeting?
Yeah, sure. Okay. So let's copy this. So next bug is NetApp delete volume with ongoing clone split. I think this also has a fix, but it needs reviews. So yeah, let's take a look at this. Yeah, Kiran's is the owner of the change. I think they would appreciate to get some reviews here.
Carlos, just about this bug, I think we we have a kind of different flow for this because I propose a fix, and I think we basically I increase the time for the clone split, and we agree that this is not the correct solution, and we should like try to bring this behavior. This is on tap behavior. On tap, it takes time to stop the split, and we agree that we should like track this through the manager, the Manila manager. So it would require kind of the spec. But on the side, Kiran proposed a solution that's trying to call a clone stop, and from his view, it solves the problem. I'm not totally sure if it solves the problem about the time because it takes time to finish this operation, and that's the problem that the bug reported. But from his view, I think he's not here. It would be nice if he could hear he explaining why it solved the problem. But his solution is trying to run an operation that doesn't require time from his patch. Uh, we should like review his patch. I think this bug is very important for SAP. So if we could prioritize this bug because this bug is impacting the production environment. So if we could like prioritize this bug, uh, but we should like check if the Kiran solutions solve the problem. I mean, if it solves the problem in the in the production environment, because the problem is about like in the production environment, the stop clone takes time. When we are in a development environment, it's very fast. So we don't feel this time. So I mean, we can prioritize this bug, and we should look at the current solution and check if it's actually solving the time problem. Okay, but I also have a bug a proposed there, and we can abandon this patch. I will abandon the patch, and we can focus on the current solution.
Sure. Thanks for the update.
Nice.
Okay, so yeah, we can discuss this over the review as well. So yeah, please share your thoughts on the change. I think he's usually very active, so he'll likely have a response to you soon. All right, on to the next bug. This is, oh yeah, this is another one of the issues that Kiran's been working on. I think Shuan also had been working on this, but this they mentioned this is being worked and solved by another bug fix that is not directly related to this change. I don't recall correctly what this is specifically, but yeah, we need to follow up on this. I looked at the change, and unfortunately, I didn't find what exactly was the fix that they were referring to. Uh, but yeah, need to check with them and see if that isn't already fixed. Okay, so I think we can go to the next one. It only needs some reviewers, as far as I can tell, because I saw the fix by Elena, and yeah, she's proposed seems to be like not that big of a change to review. So it would be nice if we could take a look. The CI didn't vote yet on this, so I rechecked like half hour ago, and let's see how it goes. But it would be nice to have some reviewers. So can I have some eyes on
Carlos,
this change?
I will check. This is Jayana.
Oh, thanks.
I'm also working on this kind of issue, so you can add my name also. So even I'm fixing some automation and I'm hitting this issue actually. So in my automation.
Okay. So can I have both of your eyes here?
Yeah, Girish.
And Jayana. I might be misspelling it.
Yeah,
GIREESH.
we will note down, Carlos. We'll update later also the bug.
Sure. Okay. So I'll send this guys for the reviews, but I can. Okay. Thanks. All right. I can take a look at this as well. Okay, next one also needs reviews assigned to Felipe. And yeah, I think it. No, it didn't have a lot of like interaction rounds. Yeah, apparently it's assigned to Felipe, but Kiran owns the change somehow. Uh, yeah. So should we change the assignee of this change, Felipe? What do you think?
Sorry, Carlos, which one?
Uh,
Didn't
this one.
can you?
Nirap delete snapshot with ongoing clone split, and then there is a fixed linked here, and the fix is proposed by Kiran. So should we change the assignee of this?
Yeah, yeah. We can move to Kiran.
Okay. So yeah, we can. It will be nice to have some reviews here too from Nirappers. So uh, is there any Nirapper willing to volunteer?
Yeah, yeah, I'm Saravanan Airport. Yeah.
I can look.
Awesome, thanks.
Hey, on this bug, so it's is this the same as the one that we discussed earlier and moved to the bottom?
Ah,
Oh yeah, that's right. It's duplicated in the list. Okay, so
Meaning same as in similar in some way, and they just got opened at two different times. So we should probably mark one a duplicate and
yeah, that's right.
Yeah, you're right. Got it. I can review this one. Can add my name.
Okay, thanks.
But you're
So
right. It's the same bug.
awesome. Thank you.
okay, yeah. So I will move these also to the bottom, and then yeah, we'll have like the two titles together, and we can decide which one of we would like to close as duplicated. Yeah, there are two other changes that are mostly related to APIs and or two other bugs that are mostly related to APIs and some other enhancements, and they have merge conflicts, and one of them has some minus ones. So, is this something you would like to prioritize for this bug squash, or do you want to work on this like over the next release? I think these. Honestly, they it would be nice to have them fixed, of course, but at the same time, we have some time to work on them because they bump the API and they like these fixes. They have a lot of things. So if you say like, oh look, we can work on this like for milestone 2 of the next cycle or something, then it will be okay too. But yeah, there are some merge conflicts. I think should be uh, kind of trivial to solve at this point, and likely solving some comments like from minus ones from other reviewers. So what do you think about this? Should we remove this from the list, keep it from the list? Do you intend to work on this?
From my view, I think we don't have enough time to work on this during this bug splash. We can move this to the next cycle, and we should also move the assignee, the owner.
Carlos, are you talking? I can't hear
Oh
you.
yeah, sorry, I was on mute. Yeah. Um, sorry. Next one is NetApp driver should report home state to prevent scheduling on aggregate that's not home. Just need some reviews apparently. So yeah, we have like a Douglas plus one. I think he had a question, but apparently his question has been addressed. So I think it would be nice if we can uh, get some reviewers to take a look at this. Um, yeah, I think I did at some point already or not, but I can be one of the reviewers. Gotham, could you please take a look at this as well?
Yeah, sure thing.
Okay. So yeah, I see you are already on CC list. So yeah. Okay. Yeah. NetAppers also feel free to take a look at this bug if you'd like.
Sure.
Thanks. Right. So okay. Okay. Yeah. I see. Okay, yeah, I'm checking on the chat. Yeah, we can add this. Is this like do you have the bug link for this issue you're mentioning? We can add this to the
Yeah,
list.
one second. Let me find out this.
Awesome, thanks. And yeah, we can add this. No problem. All right. Next is no validation when creating share group type. Yeah, this is in progress. It had some comments from reviewers, and it's also in merge conflict. So I think maybe it would be nice if we can get.
Hey,
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
that one's mine. Yes, I can address those comments. There's also a Tempest change that I just realized I haven't tagged. Uh, that is probably why it's failing Zool, or it was before merge conflict. I'll add that to the bug report. Uh, and yeah, that's probably the bug I'll be focusing myself for this bug squash.
awesome. Thank you very much. Yeah, I think we have like some reviewers already added to this change. So if you, but either way, if you'd like to take a look at like some API changes and get familiar with that part of the code, please take a look at them. Yeah, it's at this issue. It's a nice one to review.
Yep.
Okay, thanks for the link, Girish. I will add it to the bottom. Yeah, just copying the title, and then we can. So next issue we have is Secure Bug project admin can update the state of sharing another project. Yeah, as per my updates, it had failed CI, but it's still like it has plus two, I don't think the issue with CI should actually be related to this change likely. So yeah, might be working, might be worth it doing a recheck to see if it's working. So let's yeah, no logs. So logs are gone already. It would be nice to recheck. And then we could ask some other reviewer to take a look. I can ping Hixin and Douglas. But also, if you, it's a good change to get familiar with RBAC. I think a good bug fix to understand how it works. So, is there anyone willing to volunteer to review this change?
Yeah,
I can check
I'll
it
do that
out.
one.
Chicago.
Sorry, I heard Ashley. Someone else likely.
Tiago.
Okay,
I
thanks,
can
Jack.
take a look. Sure.
Okay, share server list slow. Um, yeah, there is an assignee, there's everything, and I think it only needs, oh yeah, CI is not passing yet. There's a failure, but it's a no voting job, so a couple of Pi38, Pi39 jobs failing might not be actually related to this issue. So yeah, and at this point we won't be able to see the logs from the build. So let's try to recheck. Or it could be even unit test failing. Yeah. So let's take a look and see if CIO fail or not. I can be one of the reviewers. Is there anyone else willing to volunteer? Kaike, can I have your eyes on this one?
Sure. Can I go?
Awesome. Thanks. Um, yeah. Gotham, can I have your eyes here too?
Yep, sure thing.
Thanks. Um, yeah. The next one is also like kind of the same situation as the other three RFVs. So it needs a new assignee, but also I think it had some review comments and they should be solved in some time. So should we deprioritize these and focus on other changes, or do you feel like you have the cycles to work on this during this bug squash? It was assigned to Lucas before, so likely a question to the NetAppers.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, this is not in the priority list. Yeah, maybe, yeah, we can move it down and yeah, we can decide later.
Awesome. Thanks. Okay. Next one. CFFS snapshot names are too long. It's assigned to Victoria. I think we had some iterations on this change in the past. I had a comment, I think, really, regarding something. Uh, yeah, we don't have recent logs as well. Maybe we should take a look at this and see how's the CI looking. But yeah, the issue was basically the Ceph jobs were failing, and I was afraid this change would have something to do with it. So let's trigger CI again and see how it goes. But I'm not sure if Victoria would have the cycles to work on this. So yeah, if there is an update, if there is need to update, maybe we can ask around and see who's got some time to work on this change. How does that sound?
Yeah, sounds good. The fix itself looks pretty straightforward. The problem was pretty minor, but the fix doesn't look too bad. So if the CI was failing, maybe there was other issues. I did recheck right now. Let's see.
Awesome. Thanks. Thanks. Okay. Share networks not being retrieved while showing security services. Yes, I think that's kind of similar to the other ones. It's kind of an API change, requires to bump the API. Um, and also, yeah, I don't know if it's your priority right now to work on this. So if you tell me we should keep this, then we should, or otherwise we can prioritize it for the next release.
Yeah, I think we can protest for the next release. We just need to move the owner. I think it's too.
Yeah, if Janand or Sai, yeah.
Sorry?
You're talking about which bug?
Yeah, this bug is an API issue. I think Luis started working on this, but yeah, I don't think I'm not sure if you guys would have like the cycles to work on this. So I was asking mostly if we should keep it or prioritize it to the next release. But it's kind of an issue with APIs mostly. There were some when we were listing or showing the security services, the share networks were not being displayed, and I think we ran into that issue while testing some stuff with the OpenStack CLI. So that's kind of like some context behind this.
Okay,
Yeah, we just need to move the assignee because
yeah,
it's the owner is Luis Santos, I think, and
Yeah,
Luis Santos is not more part of this project, so we can move this to another NetApper. I think
yeah,
Saravan can help us
yeah,
to find a new owner for for this bug.
yeah,
yeah.
awesome. Thanks, guys. Um, Volume type in share details view. I think it's assigned to Emeka. He was our outreach intern. He's no longer working in Manila currently, and after his internship ended, we haven't heard a lot from him. So maybe one of us can pick this up. Uh, yeah, we can. It's I'm not sure if it's like high priority bug as well at this point.
No, I wouldn't think so, but at the same time, I think this was one of those things where we cannot do it at the RC time. Like, so even if we do fix it this week, we would probably wait until the next release to actually, I mean, until we finish the release
Yeah,
to actually merge it. But this one, like the other one that we moved out, I think the provide an admin API to query quotas for all users. These are good bugs for new contributors.
yeah. Indeed. And yeah, good experience with APIs and working with some of these features. So okay, I'm in for like kind of deprioritizing it now, and then we can have another assignee. Likely, I'm not sure if Emeka is willing to put some more work on this. Cool. Next one would be uh, share export location not updated with NetApp driver. Oh, Sivan. Yeah, -1 from Naim. Apparently missing a release note. Yeah, fix seems to be straightforward. Right. I don't know if you're willing to take this on its own, or we can just like ping the owner of the change and ask if they have like any updates or something like that. yeah, I'm not sure if it's we can keep it on the list and ping the author. So that way we will be able to at least get a response and try to get this one fixed. As it seems to be like kind of a minor change. Okay, so next one, dangling security association record in the database after network delete. Oh yeah, I think I've seen SAP making also some noise about some things like being left in the database, but I don't think that they have proposed a fix for that yet. So for this one, yeah, it only needs some reviews. Let's see what it looks like. Okay, yeah, sounds like a not that complicated fix to uh, to review and get in. So it would be nice if we can get some reviewers here. I think Gotham's already added to the reviewers list. Um, I think I can be one of the reviewers too. Is there anyone willing to take a look at this?
Yeah, I can take a look.
Awesome. Thanks, Ashley. Um, okay, next one. Knit up, move split job to the end. I think it also relates to the other, right? Volume with ongoing clone split. Is that the same issue?
We are yet to deep dive. Maybe Felipe can confirm that.
Yeah, let's take a look at this.
Yeah, it seems the same. Not totally sure, but it seems. It would be nice if you could prioritize this, but it's been a
Oh,
while that we're trying to solve this problem about the split job.
okay.
But it seems I'm not totally sure if it's exactly the same, but it seems the same.
Yeah.
At least
Okay.
the same operation.
Okay, so let's try to move it to this list and then we can discuss about this. Okay, thanks. Next, NetApp. Oh yeah, now it's mostly changes or mostly bugs that we have added. So NetApp IP space naming is confusing. It's assigned to Chiago. Now there is the fix proposed, and I think we need some reviewers. So yeah, are there any NetAppers willing to take a look at this fix?
I can take a look. This is Sai.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, you can type Pulluri. Pulluri.
Okay,
Thank you.
thanks.
I can take a look as well.
Is that Kaike?
Yeah.
Okay, I can be one of the reviewers too. Okay. Right. So added some reviewers to the changes. I can update this later. Uh, yeah, I think there are two other changes that intend to be working on during this week. Both are not in progress yet. One of them being one issue that CERN has a couple of months ago, I think, and they've reported a bug. It's almost a year now. So, and they would really appreciate to have this fix in place. So I intend to work on this change. It's been a while, and I'm trying to focus on that for this week, but also trying to fix the Python 3.11 unit test failures that we discussed in the last week meeting. So that's the two things. I mean, there aren't patches in progress yet. So yeah, I would like to start working on this. Okay, so I think these at the bottom were the ones that we pushed. Then I need to separate that. This one is also one change that's a candidate for this bug squash, right? Yeah, that's the
Uh,
change, I think.
uh, Actually, we need to. Okay, sorry. Go through the list.
Yeah, no, sorry. That's actually we wanted to check on this change that you sent.
Yeah, that. Yeah, maybe if you. Yeah, after this Python 3.11, we got this 1996907, right? Yeah, I mean the
Yeah,
row number
yeah.
17. Yeah, row number 17. Yeah, 17. So that is important for SAP, and that's something like we need to try to fix it.
Awesome.
Yeah,
So is Girish working on this? I think
Ye-
you
yeah.
Uh, yeah, means I'm just trying to whatever the fix that coder made here. So it's based on the assumption actually because he's not able to reproduce this issue. So my work is to reproduce the issue and even also review his fix actually. So that I'm looking actually. So I have one more question. So is there any deadline to finish all the review and even this last bug to reproduce this one? So what is the means
uh,
deadline here actually?
yeah, good question. Yeah, we usually try to target as many bugs as possible, or try to get closure for bugs during this week. But if it's not an issue, if it's not possible as well, like to get everything ready and the fixes merged over this week, the idea is mostly that we will focus on these bugs from this list, try to put some more focus on these bugs of this list over this week, so that we can get some progress with them. The progress might mean, oh, there were new patches proposed and more discussion going on, and some more understanding of what's going on, or it could mean as well like some bugs getting fixed and things like that. So I mean, ideally we'll have as many bugs closed as possible at the end of this week from this list, but if it's not possible, the idea is that we can get them moving somehow, and that we can close them as soon as we can.
Okay, thank you.
No worries. So I'll change the assignee of this bug to you, and yeah, I think we can. I think yeah.
Uh, I will be I think only reviewer,
Okay.
right? So no,
No,
I
no, no,
just
no, no. You
mhm.
handle it now. That person is not there, right? You handle it end to end. Yeah, that's fine, Girish.
Oh, even I need to merge this also.
You don't need to merge. Make sure everything is good, and Gautam or Carlos will merge. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
like that. Okay,
Okay.
sure.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Awesome. And I see other.
Uh,
Sorry. Go ahead.
yeah. Sorry. Yeah. This row number 20. We decided to move. Maybe sorry, I missed that. Row number 20, right? That is also needed. I mean, now it's 21. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So not this one. Yeah, this one and the 21 also important for SAP. So they are asking us to fix as early as possible. Yeah. I mean, right now the 21 you see, right? Fix lack of aggregates, pool home state
Yes.
1927823. Yeah. So maybe if you move it up, and I think then that's all. I think. Yeah. All other things below that, yeah, not a problem. Yeah. Only that row number 21 should be in the list up. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Correct. Yeah. Thank you, Carlos. Yeah. I mean, from priority perspective, needed this one. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. No worries.
Yeah.
I also saw that you shared another bug in the list, so I
Yeah.
just added it.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. already went through that, and I saw that what Gautam proposed, and I will address what he suggested. Yeah, I will do that. Yeah, that's why I committed for this.
Awesome. Okay, so I think we have a list of issues that we intend to work on, and also like a list of things that we intend to check over this week. So yeah, I think it's we are kind of good now. But also, I would like to ask: is there any other bug fix or any other bug that is not in the list that you would like to add? And then we can add this and try to shed some light over this week and try to get some reviewers looking or discuss about it.
Sure. Yeah. I don't. Yeah. At
Okay,
least from
so
our side, we don't foresee anything. Yeah, maybe if there is something, we'll bring it to you. Yeah. Thank you.
okay, thanks. Yeah, so for the reviewers, I would encourage like I mean, we had some assignments, yes, but I would encourage everyone to take a look at the list of these bugs, and I mean, I might even add some of you to some reviewers, to some reviews, so that we can get more familiarity with some of these issues and also collect feedback from different people. So please feel free to review any of these changes or any of the proposed fixes for these bugs. It's quite important to have like everyone's collaboration on this. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it for the list of things that we will be focusing on during this week. Do you have any questions or something you'd like to bring up?
Not on my side.
So the next time we meet will be Thursday during our usual weekly.
Yes. So Thursday during our regular weekly meeting, we can use that as a checkpoint for these discuss issues, or if there is any uh, thing you would like to bring up. We can even like make one of these specific items that has like discussions going on become a topic in the meeting or something like that. So yeah, we can. Next time is gonna be the regular Manila meeting.
Okay, great.
Okay. Anything else? Awesome. So here's silence. Thank you everyone for joining and for the participation. And yeah, I'm looking forward for all of the interaction on these bugs over this week. And don't hesitate to ping if you have something to bring up, if you have questions or if you'd like to discuss an issue or something like that. Don't hesitate to bring up, and please go over the list of reviews. You likely receive some email notifications from Garrett for me, like assigning some reviews over this week, but mostly trying to get everyone to collaborate on these reviews so that we can close as many bugs as possible. So yeah, thanks for the participation and the collaboration, and I see you on OpenStack Manila.
Great. Thank you.
Thanks, Carlos.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye. Bye.
Thank you, Carlos. Thank you.